I found an abandoned shack on a military base that included a relic of the Cold War. Here at Buznik, we see all sorts of abandoned places. These are places that may look scary on the outside and they're obviously abandoned, but when people go inside, they find the most amazing things. Lucky for us, most of the time they take pictures so we can see inside places that we aren't brave enough to explore. That's just what Reddit user Sniper98G and a friend of his did. They found a phone booth-sized metal shack in an unused corner of a military base. Being the curious guys they were, they decided to head inside and go exploring. In their own words, they decided to tell their story. This is what we found when we opened up the shack. A ladder? When we got down the ladder, we were standing on a small platform that led to a staircase, quite a ways. At the bottom, we found one hell of a door that opened up pretty easily. Inside, we can see a metal shack of some kind. Looking back out of the door, you had to cross a little bridge to get on the main platform, because the whole thing is suspended from big shock isolators. Better shot of the shock isolator. This seems to be the whole reason this thing was built, some kind of old communications equipment. Behind the shack was a diesel tank and a ladder. Seems safe. Now we're down. The underside had a bunch of old air handling equipment, connected to the outside by flexible ducts. Some of the stuff was in bad shape. The bottom of this place had started to fill with water. I thought about grabbing the flashlight, but figured there was probably a bunch of chud waiting to grab me under there. Odds are this is a bunker built during the Cold War to withstand a nuclear blast, with a communication system to connect to the outside world. Nuclear bombs could create tremendous amounts of instantaneous earth movement, which is where the huge shocks come into play. That's also why the air intakes use flexible tubing. It's not in the isolated area covered by the shock, so the tubing needs to be able to fluctuate if the ground moves. Sniper98G didn't want to disclose any location information. Either way, this is a really awesome discovery.